Hi everyone and welcome to another My Creations tutorial, and in this tutorial I will show you how I edit my pictures, of course pictures of my cards. So after I've taken the pictures, I have my SD card into my computer and I'll just open the picture I like the best. So and I'm using again Photoshop Elements 9. So here's my picture. I'll just remove I don't need the brush, do the move tool. So first thing I do, I go under image, and actually I go under enhance, and I adjust the sharpness. So I have set the amount to 119%, radius 4 pixels, and remove Gaussian blur. You can choose like lens blur, and you have a little preview here, or motion blur. So I think the Gaussian blur is the best for this image, so I'll adjust that one. Then I go under again enhance and adjust lighting. I'm adjusting the levels, so you will notice here will go a little bit darker, and then I'll adjust the gray tone, so I think that's fine. Okay, next I'm going under filter and I'll correct the camera distortion. So when you take close-up pictures, there's always some camera distortion. So you'll see that the edges of the cards are a little bit kind of puffed. So I'll go over to the right, like 6. I think 6 is fine, and then move. This wasn't perfectly straight. So there we go. And next the vignette, I'll just lighten this. This will lighten the edges, and then like the midpoint. I think that's good. Okay, because we'll remove the background too, so this is not really important. Okay, so here's our card. Next I'll go again under enhance, and do brightness and contrast. I'll pull the contrast about like 22 is fine. A little bit brightness, like you can feel free to play with the brightness. So I think 5 is fine, and then I'll go again under enhance, and I'll adjust the color. So you'll see there are different options. We'll just adjust hue, saturation of the colors so they're brighter. So the saturation, pull it to 5. Okay, so here's our card. Now the background is pretty white and bright, so you can leave it as that, crop it, and add your watermark, and you're done. But if you don't like your background, if it's distracting or it's not perfectly white, I like my background to be white because or if you have brighter card, usually the background doesn't like lighten this much without messing up with the picture of the card. So you can go under image and go to magic extractor. So the foreground color, what you want to stay on your picture, will be red, and the background, which will go away, will get cleared, it's blue. So you will select your foreground color, which is red, and just go over. You don't need to be perfect, just kind of select what you want to stay on your card, like pretty much which colors you want to stay and which like patterns. Kind of, it doesn't need to be perfect, and just like, because I have several layers in this card, I want to make sure that the edge where it's like the real red and early espresso is it's captured. So I'll go on that, and like you can just put as well like dots and stuff like that. So there we go. And next I'll select the background, this will be blue. Okay, and just like draw lines. And in case you like go over like parts you don't want to be like removed, like for example like that, you can select your eraser tool, point eraser tool, and kind of erase that. So, and then you can do preview and see which parts are staying and which parts are going. You will notice that there will be like checkered background, the parts that the background that is going to be removed. So there we go, and I think this is pretty good. So I will click OK. So see, your card is here and the background is gone. Next, what I'll do, I have my layers here. I'll add a new layer, create a new layer, and then select the new like create new filter adjustment layer. So select that and I'll do solid color and I will pick white. So okay, you'll see your screen turns white, your card, but because that layer is on top of your card, so I'll just switch the layers. So there's our card is on top of the white layer, and next I can just crop my card, and I'll do fixed width and length. So I'll do width 520 pixels, and my height will be 600 pixels. This is the usual size I pick, and just crop my image. So there we go. So here is it, and then I'll click OK. Then I will select my brush, and usually for this size of image, 800 by 600 pixels, I do about 417 pixels for the brush, and then just apply it here. So I'll do white. Okay, and I don't think we can see this one. So I'll first file, save as, because we did like some new layers and images. So I'll save it in my libraries, documents, stamping, and I'll set this to JPEG, and I have image 0099. 12, okay. Usually I do the maximum quality. Now I'll close this one. No, I don't want to save changes. I've already saved this, and now we'll reopen it. So JPEG, and where did it go? EMG. Let me try to find here. EMG. There it is. Okay, open. So here's my watermark, and now I'll just apply my watermark. So white is a little bit too light for this background, so I did Ctrl Z to remove it, and I'll do black. And so there it is, and your card is finished. You can just save it now again, save as, and save, replace it, yes, maximum quality, and there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you sometime soon with another tutorials. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye!